was like. We were glued to each other, yes we were. And in a room full of people, we lost our sight. We're only us and...
Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Monday to you. Happy Wednesday to me. It is August 21st. Holding my mug backwards. My SOULFLOW mug. It feels good to be back in front of the camera, vlog style. I feel a little bit rusty, slightly awkward, so bear with me as I get back into the flow of things, back into the flow of vlogging. But yeah, I wanted to bring you a day in the life vlog because it's been a hot minute since I've done one of those. Quick recap of what's been going on in the month of August. It has been a busy month with a lot of stuff going on. So last week on Monday, August 19th, my newest personal development book called SOULFLOW was released into the world, and it is available in ebook and also in paperback on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, the Book Depository, Books A Million, a bunch of other sites. And the week prior to SOULFLOW's release, I hosted a really fun challenge on YouTube/Instagram called the Whole 4 Challenge. And that Friday launched a program called the Whole 4 Intensive. And it has just been like a whirlwind of good vibes and just all good things. Just very busy though, like just really, really busy. So I'm not gonna lie, this is why we're starting off the vlog like this, because it's Wednesday and I'm not even kidding you, for the past 2 days, like after SOULFLOW released, I've just been, this is what I've looked like Monday and Tuesday. When I woke up on Sunday, so I was gonna have a vlog up. When you guys see this, it will have been last Monday. I was going to have a vlog up then, but when I woke up on Sunday, I just knew it was not a filming day. I was not in that mood, in that vibe at all. So I forced myself in the past to vlog or make videos when I wasn't really feeling it. And I always kind of regretted it because I just never felt like my best self. So I feel like now that I've kind of recouped a little bit and I've also regrouped, I'm able to bring you guys a really fun day in the life vlog with a lot of b-roll and just a lot of updates as to what I've been working on, all the different projects, because there's a lot that I'm aiming for the fall and winter. And as you could probably tell, one of the little mini projects, like a fun side project I've been working on, is this nook. So I gave you like a little bit of a sneak peek of that, but I have redone my nook already for fall. So it's kind of got more darker vibes, like Halloween, witchy, like hocus pocus kind of vibes. And I'm really, really digging it. So I am not planning on going anywhere today. I have a lot of preparatory work. I need to start making to-do lists and project plans for the different things that I have coming up. So a lot of today is really just going to be getting organized. And also you might notice my voice is a little bit off. I've been recording the audiobook for SOULFLOW as the narrator, and so I've noticed that my voice has been going in and out. So if it sounds kind of different, that's why. But that's another one of the projects I've been working on. And you guys, reading an audiobook in full, like I'm doing it chapter by chapter because that's how Audible has you upload the files. But they don't want you to have like unnecessary breathing, unnecessary sounds in the audio. And so I've been recording it in my closet because it's the one place where it's small, it's carpeted, and the sound quality is really, really good in there, and it doesn't pick up any like outside noise like when the mowers or leaf blowers are going, because like there's always yard work going on here. So that's one of the things I've been working on. But I looked up recording studios and I was like, by the time I like drove and got there, it's just like such a waste of time and honestly a waste of money. So my closet's been working great as my audiobook recording space, which is actually pretty funny. I'm going to journal, pull some tarot cards, do this whole morning routine because I started talking to you guys before I actually sat down and did that. But I'm definitely gonna shower. I'm definitely gonna fix this whole situation because I've definitely got some bedhead going on.
But as we dove in deep, the water turned cold. Yeah, we have different dreams, so we can never grow.
Real quick because I know I'm going to get asked this question about what card decks I am using. So I've gone through a lot of different card decks. I have the Kim Kranz tarot cards as well as the animal spirit cards, and I love those. I've used them for a while, but these two decks are just like life-changing, and they just make me feel really uplifted, really positive. They start my day on a good note. And I love them. So I'm gonna share them with you. The first one is Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. And the second one is the Wild Offering Oracle by, I think it's Tasha Silver. It could be Tosha Silver. I'm gonna say Tasha. And every morning I will sit down with my cards, I will shuffle them and use them to kind of set my intentions for the day. Sometimes I'll have a specific question. Other times it's just more of like me asking for guidance or what I should be aware of for that day. A lot of the times I really don't have a specific question. It's just kind of like a general overview of awareness. So today I picked Protection, Trust Your Path, which I love, Akasha, another one that's great, The Great Gathering, which is so appropriate. It says it's all coming together, Intuitive Hits, Soul Tribe. So this one really talks about how I need to allow the old to fall away and to basically crumble in order to let the new in, which I'm already seeing happening. And you know, when you're in the middle of something like that, it can be kind of scary, but it's also really, really exciting. And based on just, even though SOULFLOW has only released like 2 days ago from the date of me filming this video, I have received so many DMs, so many emails. Like I feel kind of overwhelmed thinking about it, of people who have already read the book cover to cover. It's really cool to hear a lot of people have seen the growth in my writing, which is really neat because I feel like I see that too, but it's really cool to have people who've been with me from the very beginning who see that progression and see that growth. So I promise, if you sent me an email or a DM, I promise you I'm working through them. There are just so many. And like I said, I've been refilling my well. That's the other card that I pulled, Inner Temple, which says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, which is really about filling your own well, filling your own cup, which is what I've been doing the past 2 days. So I promise I'm working through those emails, but I wanted to share with you what cards I picked for today. And the other cards from the Wild Offering Oracle that I picked are Abundance, which is so appropriate, and Contentment, also very appropriate. So yeah, I'm gonna put these up on my little altar over here. And yeah, that just kind of reminds me when I walk by it, what I need to kind of stay focused on or be aware of as I go on throughout the day. Okay, so I finished getting ready and I almost forgot to pick up the camera because yeah, it's been a while since I vlogged. So I've been taking some photos. You can kind of see this fun little setup I have right here. I've been taking some photos for Story Arts because they just sent me their brand new Emma by Jane Austen collection. So I love the color. It's like a really pretty baby pink. But here is the scarf, and just ignore like this nail polish came off. I don't know what happened. So I've just been taking some photos, some flat lay photos, as well as some photos of me wearing them because I promised that I would get those photos sent over to them by tomorrow, which is Thursday, my time. So I wanted to kind of show you what was going on in my office because obviously this is a little bit different. So I hung up a bunch of string lights and then also put some really cool wallpaper up. I don't know why, I just feel like I wanted this wall to be white and kind of like match the bookcases, you know? So it's just wallpaper. I want to sit down and chat, but I've got a jungle going on here. It's like this corner looks really awkward. Okay, that is better. So now that I've taken the photos for these, I'm going to upload them to my computer, transfer them over to my phone so I can put some fun filters and things like that onto them. And then it's time to start getting into all my notebooks and projects and just planning. So the main project that I've been working on is obviously the audiobook for SOULFLOW. I'm hoping to have that completely done by early September, like really by the end of August. But like I said, it really depends on my throat and my voice. And it's a lot of talking, a lot of like really speaking from your diaphragm, almost like holding your breath, because I still want to be me when I'm narrating it. It takes a lot out of you, and I have a newfound respect for audiobook narrators. So that's one really big project. Obviously, I am still finalizing Jaded Spring. I'll probably have some more information on that at some point, because I know I announced the release date for October, and for some reason I just feel like up in the air about that release date. So stay tuned. I don't really know what I've decided on that yet, but if I'm gonna let you guys know, it's gonna be here and over on Instagram. And then, as always, I do have a few secret projects that I'm working on that I can't really talk about or show you the spread. I've switched over. I don't want to say officially because it's still pretty new, but I did switch over to a bullet journal. So you guys know that I love my Erin Condren planner. I'm an affiliate. I have an affiliate code. I've been using her planners for like 2 to 3 years, and I love them. However, I found that I had so many different notebooks going with so many different things. Like if I had certain projects, or, you know, I have like a journal, and then I have, you know, a different thing for my tarot readings and like my moon rituals and all this stuff that I've been doing. So I was like, what if I could somehow implement all of that into my own version? So I want to share my bullet journal with you guys at some point in the future, but I don't want to share it just yet because I feel like it's not fully finalized, and I just started it in July. So I want to make sure that the spreads that I'm doing are really working for me, and I feel like it just hasn't been long enough to really tell you that. I will show you though, like this is a project page for when I was working on the Whole 4 challenge and the Whole 4 intensive, so you can see all of the check marks. And also, like, this is my project page for the SOULFLOW audiobook. So I found that, like, by having project spreads at the very beginning of the month in my planner, because that was the one thing in my Erin Condren planner, I didn't have enough space because I tend to have a lot of projects kind of going on at the same time, where I'll work on a little something and then kind of switch over to something else, you know, shiny object syndrome and whatnot. But I really like this whole kind of like having a monthly spread, and then being able to turn the pages and having like my projects for that month. And obviously I left this page blank for August because I wasn't sure if I was going to work on another project or if this was going to take me all the way through the end of this month. But anyways, I will at some point show you guys my bullet journal spread if it's something that I feel is working for me and something I want to continue pursuing. I just heated up some food. I didn't even realize it's already 2:40 in the afternoon. Where is this day going? But I made this yesterday. I've literally been living off of like burrito bowls, essentially. Rice and like corn and beans and a bunch of different veggies. And then I have a lime crema sauce and then some sea salt tortilla chips, which I'm getting really, really low on. I am loving this background. Can we just like take this in for a minute? Oh, yes, yes. It's looking so good. Normally, like, I want to talk while I'm eating, but I am so hungry and I'm probably about to stuff my face right now. So I'll see you guys after I'm done eating. I wanted to share with you the book that I have been reading as of late. It's called The Big Leap: Conquer Your Hidden Fear and Take Life to the Next Level by Gay Hendricks. And it is so good. I am more than halfway through it, and I've already had so many revelations because it talks about something called upper limiting, and I didn't even realize, which is basically like essentially when you're feeling really good and things are going really, really well for you, you reach your upper limit and then you almost like self-sabotage, or you do things that like you can't control the goodness and the happiness and the flow and the abundance in your life because you have a limit for that. Like we have a limit for everything. So it's interesting how he calls it the upper limit problem. And some of the examples he gives, I'm like, oh, that's me. Like I have this upper limit problem. And so I feel like it kind of explains just a lot of the things that have happened over this year. And as I look back over my life, I'm like, wow, yeah, I've done that in every scenario, because we have to grow and we have to identify what our upper limit is in order to recognize when we're starting to pursue behaviors and patterns and old thoughts and habits that are going to lead us back down to the level that we were at, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm like not explaining it well at all, but I highly recommend this book if you think that maybe you potentially could have an upper limiting problem, because I know that I definitely do, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think it's something a lot of us struggle with, and we don't, like, I didn't even know it existed until I picked up this book. So I'm gonna read more of that. Now there's a mosquito flying around my head. Tonight's probably just gonna be taking it kind of easy, maybe watching a little television. I need a good show to watch. I don't have anything that I've been watching. Oh, the second season of Mindhunter came out. I don't know if anyone else is watching that on Netflix. It is so dark and twisted and like, oh, but it is so fascinating. Like if you liked Dexter, like serial killer type stuff, like in the mind of it. Although Mindhunter is very, very disturbing. Like I think it's more disturbing than Dexter. They're both pretty much like up there on the same level, but I binge watched season 2 of Mindhunter. So I'm like, yeah, I need another show to watch so I can relax the old brain before I go to bed. I do have a feeling that I've gotten quite a bit of footage for this vlog, and I tend to not want them to go over 20 minutes because then it takes forever for me to upload them onto YouTube. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. But if you have not checked out SOULFLOW, make sure you do that. It is available for purchase on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, The Book Depository, and Books A Million in ebook and paperback format. You can also order a signed copy via my website at KristenMartinBooks.com. And if you have not taken the Whole 4 challenge yet, it is free. There is a 10-page workbook that you can download to go along with that. Make sure you do that. You can sign up at thatsmarthustle.com/Whole4. And if you want to go even deeper into the Whole 4 wheel, then make sure to check out my newest program, the Whole 4 Intensive. You can get $200 off the program through August 31st by using the code WORTHIT819. I will leave all of this information, everything I've just said, in the description box below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! With love and light.